When the electrical grid completely fails, not just in your neighborhood but everywhere, most people fail to grasp the severity of their situation until around the third day. That's when water systems fail, toilets break down, stores have been stripped bare, and previously friendly neighbors start viewing your supplies with dangerous interest. You have roughly 1 week to determine whether you'll make it through or become another tragic story. During the initial day, everyone assumes the outage is temporary. They're mistaken. A complete power failure means water treatment plants stop functioning, sewage systems back up, fuel can't be pumped, and nothing can be refrigerated. Your perishable food begins spoiling immediately, and your community starts its descent into crisis, though the signs aren't obvious yet. Your first priority is securing water before municipal pressure disappears, which happens within about 12 hours. Fill every possible container: bathtubs, cooking pots, buckets, anything that holds liquid. After 48 hours, assume all tap water is contaminated from stagnant pipes. Everything must be boiled without exception, whether for drinking, cooking, or hygiene. Next, catalog your food supplies methodically. You're now focused purely on caloric intake for survival. Consume everything perishable first: dairy products, meat, and fresh vegetables, by cooking it all immediately. Gas stoves, grills, or outdoor fires still function. Your shelf-stable items like canned goods, dried pasta, rice, and beans become precious resources requiring careful rationing. When you're burning thousands of calories daily from stress and constant activity, 7 days stretches much longer than you'd expect. For lighting, exercise caution. Candles create fire hazards. Use flashlights minimally, since batteries become valuable currency. Consider creating a hand-cranked light source using salvaged DC motors, handles, and LED bulbs. Basic physics works regardless of societal collapse. Critically, avoid drawing attention to your preparedness. Houses showing lights and activity at night attract unwanted visitors. By the second day, reality sets in. Toilets become unusable, unpleasant odors pervade, phones are worthless, and an eerie, threatening silence replaces normal urban sounds. Sanitation becomes critical for preventing 19th-century diseases. Without functioning sewage, you need an improvised latrine. Dig a hole at least 2 feet deep and 200 feet from any water source. Cover waste with dirt after each use without fail. This single practice separates survivors from casualties. Without toilet paper, use leaves, cloth, or paper, but maintain hand hygiene using wood ash as a bacterial disinfectant. Water scarcity intensifies quickly. Collect rainwater using tarps, plastic sheeting, or bags, then boil and filter it through layered sand, gravel, and charcoal. Without rainfall, construct a solar still, a hole with a centered container covered by plastic sheeting weighted in the middle with a rock. Solar heat evaporates ground moisture, which condenses on the plastic and drips into your container. It's inefficient but functional. Any natural water source, streams, ponds, even puddles, must be assumed contaminated, requiring boiling, filtering, and reboiling. In cold weather, your home becomes dangerously frigid without heating systems. Seal off the smallest room using insulated blankets over windows and towels blocking door gaps. Indoor fires risk fatal carbon monoxide poisoning unless you maintain ventilation. Use a metal container as a makeshift stove, burning only wood. Without a fireplace, terracotta pots positioned over candles radiate modest heat, enough to maintain core body temperature and mental clarity. Days 4 through 5 bring chaos as stores are emptied and communities either organize or fragment. Ignore rumors about imminent rescue. Assistance isn't coming soon. Security becomes paramount. Secure all entrances, board windows, and make your dwelling appear abandoned and uninteresting. Prosperous-looking homes attract dangerous attention. Create noise alerts using cans on strings or gravel under windows to detect intruders. If you're not alone, sleep in shifts. Stay away from windows and maintain silence. For self-defense, improvise with available items: sports equipment, kitchen implements, or wasp spray that shoots 20 feet and causes temporary blindness. For information, since digital communications are dead, battery-powered radios provide connection to emergency broadcasts. Alternatively, construct a crystal radio using wire coils, salvaged diodes, earphones, and antenna wire. It requires no power source, drawing energy directly from radio waves themselves. Food supplies dwindle after several days. Your body enters ketosis, burning fat reserves, creating mental fog mixed with heightened clarity. If possible, hunt using simple wire snares placed on animal trails. Cook everything thoroughly to eliminate parasites. Forage for wild edibles like dandelions, acorns, and cattails, but learn identification carefully. Mistakes are fatal. Fish using improvised hooks from bent pins, any string, and whatever bait you can find. By days 6 and 7, you've outlasted most people. Some surrendered, others fell ill. Many made fatal errors in desperation. Your survival despite exhaustion, filth, and hunger demonstrates resilience. Maintaining routine preserves mental health when physical resources are scarce. Consistent schedules for waking, eating, and sleeping provide structure that prevents psychological breakdown during extended crisis. This seems trivial during societal collapse, but routine preserves humanity and purpose. Cultivate practical hope. The grid might restore or might not. Continue rationing, purifying water, maintaining fire, and monitoring radio broadcasts. If this becomes permanent, adapt accordingly. Humans have always excelled not through superior strength or speed, but through problem solving. Creating fire from primitive materials, transforming refuse into tools, confronting catastrophe with determination to continue. The actual dangers in extended blackouts aren't darkness itself, but dehydration, disease, exposure, and panic-driven mistakes. Understanding fundamentals, water purification, food preservation, heat generation, and security, transforms overwhelming chaos into manageable variables. Water boiling eliminates pathogens, fire provides warmth, calories supply energy, and routine maintains sanity. 7 days seems brief, yet contains everything. The distinction between survivors and statistics. Despite dead electrical grids, useless technology, and fragmenting society. If you've made it this far, you've succeeded. Now repeat the process tomorrow.